Ragnaros, but that hurts my feelings. You want to see their feelings get hurt? So I do this. This is gonna be 8, 14, 17 damage. So I can't guarantee it, but I can make it a coin flip. Either the Ragnaros dies or we win. Ragnaros, you know what to do. Yay! Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and the Handlock will return in a moment. But first, let me tell you about this video's sponsor, Into the AM. Into the AM makes my absolute favorite shirts. Almost every time you see me, I am wearing Into the AM. Almost every stream, almost every video. But I wear them off stream too. Just this past week, my wife and I were on vacation, and I was wearing Into the AM every day then as well. These shirts fit well, they look great, they're super comfortable, and they hold up really well in the wash. My wardrobe has been completely taken over by these shirts, and I do honestly recommend them to you. They're always coming out with new and amazing graphics to go on the t-shirts. This one here is called Stellar Spirits. I really like the space theme that are on a lot of these, given that my channel is a bit of a space channel, but all their designs are great. If you want to check out what's new and potentially get some t-shirts for yourself, there is a link in my description, intotheam.com/chumbo, that will get you 10% off your entire order. I definitely recommend checking them out, and thank you so much for watching. You're being egg. Can we lock hands while playing Handlock? What's April as a number? 4. Oh, do I have any wild synergy idea for the new Shutter? I think it just goes with old Shutter, because like Shutter does not deal damage with his battle cry, and that's how it works. It's like whatever comes after. I'm gonna explain this so bad, but a card like this would not deal triple damage with Shutter block because it says deal on it. Shutterwalk doesn't. It copies future battle cries, and those future battle cries are not affected. So like I think you just run it with the other one. Jib, thank you so much for the 4 months, my friend. I appreciate you. So Murloc Shutter is back. Why would that bring back Murloc Shutter? I do think that like are you just thinking of Mutanus? Because I do think Shutter block on 6 into Mutanus on 7 is gonna be pretty funny. That hurt my feelings. So Shutter can copy Astalar without issue? I think so. I think so. My opponent is being so rude to me right now. And we changed the sub goal again. Was the February goal too high? Hard to gauge how many days a month the alien guy will be able to stream, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a month as light as last month again. There were a lot of factors that led to me streaming so little last month. Look at this. I think that's nutty. All right. But also I feel like there's just not the same hype around the sub goal if it's also, now that we're in game, let me move it over. Perfect. When it's monthly instead of daily. But yeah, it wasn't a clean experiment. There were variables. Okay. You know what? I should have put this here. I even intended to. I just like, I was like deciding my play in my head and lost track of that factor. And I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. And then just defaulted to Protector goes in the middle. I appreciate that, Pug. Hello, everyone. Does anyone has a Reno Warrior list to climb in Wild? I'm tired of losing to Odin. So let's see, I have 7 out, which means I need 15 more. I have 10 in hand. That's not 15. That's not 15 at all. Did I say Hydun? Hydun. Where's the Ancient Watcher plus Defender of Argus? Well, Ancient Watcher. So for the first thing you gotta know, first thing you gotta understand about this deck is that it only has 30 cards in it, and I can't change that. So when we decide to add new packages and stuff, we have to make some tough decisions. This is not a tough decision though. Let's just win. The I should have made this straight first. The very first time, like it was one of the first few games I played with Hearthstone. I played a Leroy into a knife juggler. Right into my Leroy. That play takes me back 10 years, you know. Demonite. And so this unholy affair begins. Highlander, Even Warrior. This season it's been an early legend in both formats. Standard a couple days ago and Wild today. Ah, nice. Someone was asking for a Highlander Warrior in here earlier. Is that person still here? Do you want to ask Xeno for his list? Surprisingly low queue times. Is Twist alive? Fingers crossed. I'm still in Platinum though. It was you? Oh, okay, cool, cool. Does that mean once Draxus attacks 8 times, he's out of Fury? Yes. Yes, it does. He has a very select amount of Fury. May you share that? Yeah, please do. Please do. I appreciate you asking. You also don't have to. If someone asks for a list, you can always share it. There's a Twilight Drake. No, then he goes back to normal Fury. Oh, then it stops being Blood Fury. You thought I ran out of dragon. There's more dragon, Demonite. Hey, that's my funny. That's my funny. I kind of want to do this and this, but then I like miss out on a turn, right? Guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. Oh. League of Explorers is going to be sick for this. Like, I have so many good cards to include in these decks. Only one piece, but I can Draxus next turn if I play this. Or I could just do this. And then what? Float? I won't float. I'll protect my Twilight Drake. Not that that would have been the end of the world, right? We had this. How dare you? So rude. So rude of the opponent that they would do that. Ooh, that's 2 pieces. That's 2 pieces, chat. Alright, now we just need a Leroy. And we'll boop him. Boop him real good. Marshy will be like a kid in a candy store when League of Explorers drops. Either that, or that. That's true. Man, I'm just chock full of the temptation to faceless my own Emperor Thorson and have a hand that doesn't cost anything. I don't think I'm dead. I mean, this is a terrible idea, right? But like, I don't know. How funny is that? I think it's funny. I think it's too funny not to do. Look how cheap this hand is. What about protecting the Mountain Giant? His feelings matter too. No. Justicar Warrior tomorrow? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll probably want to stream that. Maybe I'll just play Handlock off stream and for my Twitter thread and stream like Monkey Warrior. Well, it's not Monkey Warrior yet. Oh, yeah. Control Warrior isn't even fun yet. I mean, like, it's fun, but it's not, you know, there's no Monkey and there's no Cthulhu. So, oh, Cthulhu is gonna be sick. You face Jaraxxus, and our Lord of the Burning Chumpus. Look at the spell damage mattering. Look at it matter. Inferno. Alright, who wore it best? Who wore it best? Be real with me, chat. Who wore it best? Twisting Nether? Twisting Nether? I thought that was illegal. Okay, so I have... Oh, I don't have anything on the board. I can't, like, actually stuff. All right, that's my play. Mine is golden. All right, yep, mine's better. Dr. Boom is the win con. Oh, original Dr. Boom. No, Siphon Soul at 4 mana is so cool. Wow, your Twilight Drake died. That's my opinion of it. That is my thoughts on that. If we top deck a dragon, we have lethal, right? Let's see, this is 7 damage, 12. Oh yeah. Alright, so 6, 10. 1 off? 1 off. Unlucky. Should I develop this? Or save it for burst? I already attacked. It's incredible how sick Golden Draxus is, even in 2024, isn't he though? Who's a good doggy? By the way, chat, my opinion of Twist so far this month is that Twist should always do this. The twist of Twist should be that the format is now going to do this every month. Like, slowly go through the history of Hearthstone. So fun. Hey! Now that is some filthy cheating if I've ever... Come on, any dragon, please. That's not a dragon. I feel dead, right? Like... I think if I, Mark, it's running out of cards. But yeah, I felt like I couldn't just play this, right? Like if they're running Leroy stuff, and if you're running Soulfire, you got to be running Power Overwhelming, right? Oh no, maybe not, because I kind of feel like they're running a Malagos list. I wield the power. Oh my. Oh, there it is. There it is. Boop. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Do you have a favorite card type? You love cards that can summon uncollectible minions? Well, I thought you just meant like, you know, like weapon minion type card types, in which case hero card. I like big build arounds. So like, cards that require you to play a longer game to turn them into big exciting payoffs. So like Original Cthulhu is a great example. To get your Cthulhu to be huge, you have to play a bunch of like, you have to invest in it throughout the game, and then when you finally play it, it's like this big exciting play, you know. Let the pain speak to me. Yo, is this if I don't draw something I can play, I have to Mortal Coil that. So it would be Dark Bomb Face or Sun-Fri Protector, in which case they still draw. So yeah, there's no point in tapping, right? I like Stormwind. No, that's different. Like the quest lines. The quest lines were very like the closest one to what I'm trying to describe is like the priest one. This is Patron, isn't it? It really smells like Patron. Patron. But like those were very like it's not like we had a long game and I slowly built into my big flashy payoff at the end. It was like we had a really fast game and we just, you know, like splurted out the quest line as fast as possible. It is Patron. Look at that. What is the new twist? They're adding a new expansion every day, starting from Legacy. Look at my Molten Giants go. These two cards are definitely... I was about to say they're both in my top 10, like, favorite cards of all time. But I wonder if I'd actually have to pick one. Probably not. I love these cards. Is Twist the best format ever? I think this is the best Twist format ever. No. Yay! The problem with the quest lines is that by starting in the user's hand, they take away the only downside of building your deck around a card. I don't think they're inherently flawed by starting in the hands. They were all really pushed. They were all pushed to be like game ending. They weren't variable enough, you know, like once you got them down, you won. They're just too strong. It's not like Cthulhu where you have to build it, you have to keep building it up to be a big threat. You know, it's like it was a big threat and it wasn't a long time to get it out. So it had a very hard cap on games. Is this my new favorite mode? It's more fun than the other modes right now. I don't know that it's gonna stay that way, right? Like, let's see. I feel like the last Golden Age set was like Rosticon's Rumble. And that like after Rosticon's Rumble, we enter like the new era of Hearthstone. Whereas WinCon cards that don't start in your deck don't have that restriction and are allowed to be a bit stronger without being toxic. What about toxic? There's a lot to be said about hard capped games, especially if you look at Hearthstone through the lens of a mobile game instead of a, you know, just PC or card game. The quest lines are very good. The average mobile user doesn't want to spend 10-15 minutes in a game, you know, like they want like 5-minute games here and there. If you look at the success of Snap, you know, having very hard capped games has a big audience. So quest lines change the game significantly. The way quest lines were implemented in Stormwind changes the game significantly, but it does not change the game in a strictly negative way. It's just, you know, like if you prefer old-fashioned Hearthstone, then it's negative for you. But like from the player base as a whole, making games hard capped shorter is not a strict negative. After Rosticon's Rumble, there was a power spike. No, I think I just think that year, like even just visually, like the art, I feel like changed a lot in Rise of Shadows, and sets started to feel more like scripted and less like they were designing individually powerful cards and more like they were designing decks for you to play. I don't want to lose a game because my 10-minute break is over moment. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so much Grim Patron today, chat. I wonder if I need more taunt. It would be really funny if like Patron Warrior like signed the death ticket for this format. I don't know that it will necessarily, but like that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, maybe I should consider more taunts in future lists, because like Warsong isn't gonna get nerfed this time. Blood and plunder. Brrr. Okay, well, I do have some damages. Oh, is this Marshy win? My Azure Drake will die if I do that. Do I care? I mean, I just win, right? Like, oh, I just do this first. I just do that first. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna screw this up. I think I have too much damage in my hand to screw it up, you know. But yeah, I could have power overwhelming this first and then done that. Chat, I'm unbeatable. That's my new opinion. Anything Paladin, League of Explorers, they should add League of Explorers now. Yeah, I actually like really liked that deck. I also really liked in Rusticon's Rumble, there was a wild anything Paladin deck that ran like Call to Arms, Spiteful Summoner, and and anything can happen. So it was like package Paladin, and I really liked that. Handlock, my beloved, yeah. Yeah. You liked every version of any Finn Paladin. I didn't like the Tip the Scales version. That one yucky to play and to play against, in my opinion. Hey, Elway. Mind if I roll need? I do, actually. Would you not? Could you just not? One time. How dare you? I need to kill my opponent now, right? This deck's probably super fun. Freeze Mage back when it was based. I have a Faceless in hand. We checked out the new Demon Hunter cards. I saw some earlier. Based on what? Based on dealing damage to your opponent's face after you play Alexstrasza. Based on a true story. Kind of got our stuff. Hand Chumbo Warlock? Yeah. There's that.
Mind if I roll need?
How dare you freeze my giant? That was my most favorite giant. What are you doing? Alright, chat. I have to do it again. I have to do it again. Wow, wow, wow. The stars truly aligned. Remember when this was a 6 mana 5/5? It's so playable at 5. Let them live forever. They could blizzard me. They could blizzard me. Cone of Cold. That's not blizzard. That's not blizzard at all. It's not blizzard at all. My hand don't cost nothing. Don't cost nothing, chat. For all the good it does me. For all the good it does me. Oh no! Stop! Oh no! Not ice block. Guess we'll just see if that helps. Look how... Alright. Ice block number 2. Alright. Surely they don't have it. Surely. Ice block is base set. Oh, is Ice block that old? I always forget when it came out. Yeah, it's it was an original set. Free Sylvanas Pog, yep. Look how cheap it is. Let the pain speak to me. I dare you to freeze my board. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Please don't kill me. Yay! This is another one of those days where I can't really think of anything to talk about. I had a lot to talk about on stream today, but I don't know that any of it is stuff that I'd like to sum up in a little bit at the end of a video, at least not right now. I've really been enjoying playing Handlock. This isn't my first day this month that I've played. If you go onto my Twitter, I've been having a thread where I show what my Handlock list looks like every day. On day one, I was using pretty much classic Handlock, although with Leroy nerfed and Soulfire nerfed, I basically moved away from the burst in favor of Jiraxxus being the big win con now that it's better. But I also had Bane of Dooms in because Corbett pointed out that the demon pool was much more improved, so it was pretty funny with the Bane of Dooms to be able to summon 7-drop demons when it wouldn't have in the past. Plus it deals more damage. But it turns out the legacy Demon Hunter demons are in the pool. So you can pull the Chaos Gazer, I think it's called the 2 for 3/2, or the Satyr 1 for 2/1 guy. And those aren't very good for 5 mana, right? So that wasn't nearly as fun. Then, up until today, after Nax came out, I was playing with Voidcaller, because that very same better demon pool, you can just run Enslaved Fellord and Siegebreaker in your deck and cheat them out with Voidcaller and Sacrificial Pact. Then on GVG day, I cut the Siegebreakers for Mal'Ganis and just ran those 3 demons. That is probably going to work its way back into some lists. I just cut them today because there was so much I had to fit in from this set. With the dragon package and putting the Leroy stuff back in to go with Emperor Thorson. But I don't know, I think Handlock is probably the coolest deck that's ever existed. I did a video on that about a year ago and it was fun right up until it stopped being good. So really happy to get to play that deck in so many ways over these last few days.